6-5. Teemu Selanne and the Alumni Jets beat the Oilers gone, and you had a great suit and a great day. And you know, you were saying, as Glenn Sather joined us earlier, he is to Edmonton what a friend of yours is to Winnipeg.
Well, I want, first of all, before we talk about John Ferguson, one of my buddies, let's see a little Bobby Orr right off the stop. He used to do this all the time. A little kick to Duncan Keith, right here. Little move here is what Bobby used to do all the time. Come in, little move there, put it up. Bobby, you know Bobby's theme, but he used to say all the time, early, easy. Early, and I used to say, don't keep carrying it every time. But anyhow, that's a little bit. Now, John Ferguson, got a lot of things that's going to hurry this through, is when I coached Colorado, I came in here to Winnipeg. Now, they had, you told me the whole deal. They want the first pick. They wanted the first pick, which was Wickenheiser, right?
Right.
And they did everything to do it, and we had Hardy Astro. So their goalie, Winnipeg, was standing on his head, and Hardy was doing it too. And every time Hardy let out an easy goal, I'd look up at him and Tommy McVeigh, and they would be going nuts. Finally,
inboard, as we're doing here, was very easily done, even with the lack of instrumentation that the backup system gives you.
One of the things we really enjoyed the most about being there was the ability to get around very quickly and easily. We could be anywhere in the spacecraft in a flash. And this is the head-first approach down through the hatch and down to the mid-deck where we had these stowage lockers in which we had lots of apparatus, equipment, clothing, and books and other kinds of things that we needed. If you didn't like it, most of the food that we had was mixed with water, and then we had a heater we could put it in if we wanted to make it warm. We had an exerciser on board that we used a couple of times, and we could position ourselves in minutes, and it felt like it just had the brakes on all the way, and all the way, and then the approach, Gordo got the wheels down at 275 knots, so right on beside the range, and we apparently picked the right time to come because the wind kind of abated and let up for us, although it picked up later. The support at White Sands was incredible, and it was a great team effort with NASA, contractor people, and the Department of Defense to provide landing opportunities there in a very short time. So it's a tribute to our whole American team for the way that the final part of our flight worked out.
Are rolling. Here are three guys who are key to the Canucks' great start this year, Don.
I really love Bo. The way he's going, I think he's right off the bat. He does a great job here. He puts it in, and I got to hurry. Gustafsson has a great play here. Watch him dive. He was always my favorite in Florida. How Florida ever got rid of him is beyond me. And what a move right there, coming up.
So Horvat and Goodbranson. Everybody's Gustafsson.
And here's Sutter, your buddy you really like from the West there. He's not injured now. He's coming through. And we are so happy for Willie. It's finally coming through for him. A great young coach. I say young, right?
What's the time, Brian? What do you got? 1 minute left.
Oh, we got to get that on.
1:15, so we can't put the Huberdeau. You want
to never mind, I'll do him. Never mind that.
Yeah.
Just put on what I want to put on, one of my favorites. Go ahead.
Well, this is great. Because Connor McDavid's obviously here with Edmonton, and we had Brian and Kelly, his mom and dad, on Rogers Hometown Hockey last week, and I spoke to him about something that he wanted to talk about, and that is you going to all the games in minor midget to see the GTHL top prospects in minor midget, and This is what Connor's dad had to say about Braves coming to the games.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. You know, people talk all the time about, you know, I saw him when they were young, and with Don, it's absolutely the truth. He would come to every Friday night game at Etobicoke Isports, and you know, we had our little perch down in the corner because I couldn't stand watching the game from behind the glass. And you know, 5 minutes before the game, Don would walk in with Tim, and they'd go stand in the corner. They'd walk by, hey fellas, how you doing tonight? And you know, he'd come over every once in a while, and we'd exchange a little banter, you know, during the game. But he was down in the corner, you know, just like we were, just like he was a parent, but he wasn't. He was just a big fan of the kids and minor midget hockey, and and the kids used to love him being there too. They used to look forward to him coming, and they talk in the dressing room, oh my God, Don Cherry's here, and it was very cool. And he really is very genuine about, you know, his love for minor hockey.
And Sam Bennett, one of my favorites too, and I remember him. I do remember him at the game because he used to switch like that, and he had curly hair at the end of the game.
Because Sam Brian actually played them together, and said that was when he was a smart coach at York Simcoe Express, and then again with the Marlies where he tore up the OHL Cup, your absolute favorite. That's our tradition.